afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Ranjit Kumar. I'm Tech EC first time. My topic is high performance VLSI architecture for 3D discrete wavelet transformation. This is the outline, abstract, introductions, architecture, stages for the pipeline architectures, data flow graph, structure of the processing unit, result and performance comparison, advantage and disadvantage, conclusion, and references. Abstract. A major strength of the proposed 3D discrete wavelet transformation architecture is to reduce the number of period of a clock cycle for the computations of the wavelet transformation. This is a 5-stage pipeline architecture with the present stage to reduce the computational load at the next stage and critical path delay. That is the main purpose of this top topic is to reduce the computational loads and the critical path delay. The purpose architecture has replaced the multiplications by optimized shift and add operations to reduce the critical path delay. Implementation of the results show that the purpose architecture benefits from the feature of reduced memory, low power consumptions, low latency, and high throughputs over several existing designs. These introductions. Video comparison is a major requirement in many applications, including the medical imaging, studio applications, and the broadcasting applications. Compa- Comparisons ratio of a video encoder depends on the overlying comparison algorithms. The goal of any comparison technique is to reduce the immense amount of visual information to a manageable size so that it can be efficiently stored, transmitted, and displayed. It may be noted that the 3D discrete wavelet transformations enable comparisons in spatial as well as temporal directions, which is very desirable for video comparisons. Moreover, wavelet transformations comparison provide the escapability with the level of decomposition. These are the architectures for the 3D discrete wavelet transformation. Let me discuss all the blocks. Architecture of 3D discrete wavelet transformations consists of two parallel spatial processors, that is 2D DWT, and four temporal processors, that is 1D DWT. After applying 2D DWT on two consecutive frames, each spatial processor produces four sub-bands, that is low low, high low, low high, and high high, which is fed to the input of four temporal processors to perform the temporal transformations. The output of temporal processors consists of low frequency frame, that is L frame, and high frequency frame, that is H frame. Stages of the pipeline architectures. There are total 5 stages, and these are the mathematical computations which are done for these pipeline architectures. The proposed architectures utilize the S-tree-based scanning to enable the trade-off between the external memory and the internal memory. The pipeline lifting-based 1D DWT processors has been performed by the processing unit. In the proposed architectures, the proposed processing unit architectures reduce the critical path delay to 2T, that is 2 adder delay. Data flow graph is modified to 1D DWT architectures. These are the data flow graph of modified 1D DWT architectures. There are also total 5 stages involved in it, And the purpose of architectures have been designed with two parallel processing units, that is p is equal to 2. The same architecture can be expanded to p is equal to 4, p is equal to 8, p is equal to 16, or p is equal to 32, depending on the external bandwidth. Whenever the row processors like process of the intermediate results, the column processors starts to work on this intermediate result. The row processors take 5 clocks to produce the temporary results, upon which the column processors take 5 more clocks to give the 2D DWT outputs. These are the structure of the processing unit. For the different input, provide the different output. It involves the scaling as well as the several blocks in it. Let me compare result and performance comparisons. The 3D DWT architectures has been described in Verilog HTL. The uniform word length of 15-bit has been maintained throughout the designs. The simulation results have been verified by using Xilinx ISC simulator, which is also used in the Verilog HTL to perform the manipulations. The RTL simulations results have been found in exactly matched at the MATLAB simulation results. The Verilog RTL code is synthesized using the Xilinx ISC tools to map to a programmable device, that is FPGA. It is also used in the programming in the Verilog HTL in the VLSI design. The advantage and disadvantage. The comparison of this proposed 3D DWT architectures is several existing 3D DWT architectures. It is found that proposed 3D DWT designs processors take the features of less memory requirement, that is, it required a less memory and high throughputs. Its computation times is less and minimal latency. The proposed 3D DWT architectures has a small disadvantage in area and frequency. These are the disadvantages of the 3D DWT architectures. When compared to the proposed 3D DWT architectures, one has a great advantage in remaining all aspects is synthesis. Results of these proposed 3D DWT architectures, although the 3D DWT architectures occupies more cell area, but it includes the total on-chip memory also, whereas on other DWT architectures, on-chip memory is not included. These are conclusions of this 3D DWT architecture. We have proposed high-speed memory efficient architectures for lifting based 3D DWT. The proposed architectures has not only been implemented on FPGA but also been synthesized using visions of ASCII implementations on efficient designs of 2D spatial processors and 1D temporal processors, reduce the internal memory, latency, critical path delay, and complexity of the control unit, and also increase the throughputs. When compared to the several existing architectures, the proposed schemes show the higher performance and cost of the slight increase in area. That is, at the same cost, it provides the high performance, but it required the slight higher area. The proposed 3D DWT architecture is capable of computing 3840 into 2160 frames in a second. These are my references. Thank you.